Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Okay, so let's look at our weekly question for today to start off the week. So we have our reading workshop infographic and our question, our weekly question. What are the advantages of living in different places? Think about that. Think about what the advantages could be for living in different places. Whether you live in a rainforest, whether you live on the steppes in Northern Asia, whether you live in the mountains, whether you live in the Arctic, what are some advantages? What about where you live? What are some advantages of where you live? Let's see. We live in Texas, near Fort Worth. It's hot, so I usually don't need a jacket. We get rain usually like during the spring and then during the fall, so I can usually plan, okay? What else? Usually it doesn't snow. It usually only gets cold around January and February. So I'll only need a jacket for maybe 2 to 3 months. Oh, okay. Well, some advantages are you don't have to spend as much on jackets. You get to stay in the air conditioning a lot. That's an advantage. You think of more. Okay, so as we go through, you are going to see different places where people live. So we see in the rainforest, some people live in tree houses. A tree house like this one gives the people inside a bird's eye view. People can see much farther than they can at ground level. So you're like up above the trees. It's kind of scary, isn't it? But at the same time, isn't it pretty awesome? You have the steppes where people live in yurts. A yurt is a round home made of flexible wood and a soft material called felt. Its portability, which means it's easy to take with you. It's portable. And round shape make it well suited to the wide, open spaces and strong winds of the steppe. In the mountain, log cabins were originally built with soft timber. People could easily make these homes with simple hand tools. They could be built in days using only a saw, an axe, and an auger, a type of tool that bores holes into wood. In the Arctic, igloos are built with bricks that are carved from packed snow on the ground. These structures keep the cold out and keep the people inside warm. Igloos are usually temporary shelters. Interesting. So, what I would like you to do, you can do this on a piece of paper, and I would love for you to just attach that, because I would love to see it. So, I'd like you to draw a house in the area where you live. Show details such as the materials that make the house and how the shape or location of the house relates to the environment. Okay? So, that's where you'll attach the picture. And you can open up the weekly interactive, which you have a really cool video that's going to help you get the idea down, okay? So you can, excuse me, it's not a video this week. It's actually just an interactive slideshow. It's pretty cool. And then let's not forget, this week we are reading an informational text. So I'm just going to give you a review. So informational text, authors of informational text want to help readers learn about a topic. The purpose of the text is to inform. Authors do that by including facts and details. Authors may use formatting and text features to call attention to certain information or clarify relationships between ideas. Okay? So, informational text, the purpose, to inform or explain, right? So whether it's a guide on how to build a Lego, that's an informational text, or it is a recipe book, that's an informational text. You have text features. We have our pronunciation guides. They show how to correctly say difficult or unusual words aloud. You'll see them in parentheses, and the words will be broken up in the sounds. Not necessarily the same spelling, but the sound. Then you have the bold-faced words. Show key vocabulary, right? So if it's key vocabulary, they're probably going to be bold or underlined. And then headings. Headings organize information. They show you what each section's about, right? We know that. We've talked about it. Okay, we have our visual elements. You have photographs and illustrations. So remember the difference between those. You have diagrams. Show processes or links between information. Interesting. I like diagrams. Oh, like a Venn diagram. Okay. You have charts, tables, and graphs. They show numerical data, just like in math. And you have maps that show geographical locations. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please join me on the Zoom. If not, have a great day, and I will see you on Wednesday. High five.